Alright, guys, we're back at the Malibu. You probably all know this place because this used to be my old Roblox town where I used to live, but you know, my old Roblox house you probably all know very, very well. But yeah, as you can see, we're actually putting in some fans in here to the basement of the Malibu Cape Cod. This was requested by Brand the Fan Guy because he wants me to tour his place. This used to be my old house. You probably don't remember a long, long time ago where I used to live here, but we done a lot of things to it. And there's the garage. Still, a lot has changed here. I really miss living here, but times have changed. I needed a bigger house, so I moved to Little Havana for that reason. I loved it here, but as you can see, got some record players and all that stuff. Some of that's going to be sold, and some of it I might take to the Little Havana. You never know. As you can tell, this is one big major part about it, is the fan basement. You probably all recognize this. Big, big change. I really miss having to live here, but you know what's cool? Is that I get to come visit, Thing is, we plan to connect this place over from Little Havana to here eventually. That means we will have more locations of Little Havana, but or maybe the Malibu. You never know. But a lot of this has changed. You know, this wall wasn't here before. As you see here, this is now a bedroom right here, which is different. Which is really, really nice. I really like this change from having a. As you can see now, this is a bedroom too, which is really, really cool. This is still a bedroom, but yeah, we kind of use the advantage of the space too a little bit. Which, of course, is different, but that's okay. I really like this new update. The bathroom looks really pretty. Who knows, we might do this to the Malibu, Miami, Florida eventually, but we don't know when. But it's something I hope to have happen, but you can tell the walls have been painted, and yes. And this is my room right there, of course. We got originals in here, but when I come to stay, but I've been rarely staying here, because I've been working on Little Havana and all that stuff. Which is very nice to have happen, but, things change. It's a really, really nice place, and as much as I miss living here, I'm glad I gave this place to a new owner that can really take good care of it. As you can see, a lot of it has changed. Thought I'd give you a tour. What's new? The office, the dining room has changed, which is pretty unique, but the office is so cool. But here, this is the main floor. Of course, this is my old living room, but, and my old library too, but, that's cool because we sold this place to a good owner. I do miss living here, but, it's not like I can live here anymore because it has a new owner. But it's really nice. One thing I really miss was this fireplace the most. That's one thing I really missed about living here. And the kitchen is very nice. The sunroom is nice. This is just getting its biggest upgrade. Of course, we need to get a new fence for Little Havana, which of course Miami, Florida one has been dealing with a lot of break-ins here and there, so that's why we need a fence over here. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that greenhouse right over there is something I do also miss because it gets cold out here. And of course, you get two doors to enter and exit out, which of course is nice about having the greenhouse. But, it's one thing is for sure is living in this greenhouse was nice. We might get a greenhouse for Little Havana. You never know. But we don't know right now. Pool's closed, but that's fine. Yeah, there's not. And let's check out the other house. But I think that house is a property that might be demolished. Little Havana, I don't know if we're going to have a guest house, but if we do, then that's really rare. But because we have apartments, which of course we might build the Malibu apartments eventually, which of course I think that would be awesome, but you never know. But yeah, might as well check out over here. This guest house looks really, really nice, but yeah, very pretty. Bathroom here is nice too, but I don't live here anymore, so. And the laundry room right here. Very, very nice. I'm not sure who's going to take the. I'm not sure if this house is going to be here much longer because I just want to get rid of it. Because it looks very pretty. And it's a shame that it might have to go, but that's fine because we want to build on, you know? But yeah, thought I'd give you this update. And then also one thing is, I like this house, but the ceilings are too dang low in here. You know? Of course, you could put fans over there, but there's a fan over here, but yeah, I thought I'd point this out because this house has been here forever, and I think we want to knock it down. But that will be sometime in the future. But as of right now, this is a nice looking home, but I rather live in the Malibu. Not the Malibu, but the Havana because it's a nicer home in terms of some looks. This might be living into another place, but anyways, I thought I'd give you a tour with this house because it's got a nice doorbell here too. But yeah, I guess that's it. Here with the little the Malibu Cape Cod we came to visit. Good old times. But I'm not sure if we're gonna drive out here, but of course putting fans in the basement and all that stuff, but it's perfect. It's been here for a while, and I do miss it. But this place is very, very pretty. But anyways, I guess that's it. The tour of the Malibu Cape Cod. For anything new, we'll come and contact you guys and let you know what's going to be here for an update. Thank you for watching. Lots more to come.